This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Caitlin Clark is clearly a catalyst for a business that was, and let's be honest, Caitlin to some degree financially saved the WNBA. It was hemorrhaging money for years.
You know that feeling when your favorite show wraps up and you're left wondering, what now? That's exactly how Caitlin Clark fans felt once the basketball season ended. But don't worry, Clark's got something up her sleeve that's so unexpected. It just might be genius. Let's be real. Outside of Caitlin Clark's games, the basketball season felt like a snooze fest, and during the off-season, it's a drought. Fans are left hanging, hungry for any news about their favorite players. And when it comes to Caitlin Clark, the rumor mill was in overdrive. Would she stay in the US, head to Europe, or pick up a completely random hobby? The fake news machine got so wild, some channels even started circulating wild rumors about WNBA players, like steroid use, just grasping at straws to get attention.
To yourself, damn, what is going on here?
Here's the deal. Caitlin Clark's got something brewing that nobody saw coming. This isn't just about staying in the spotlight. It's about flipping the script entirely. We're talking game-changing, career-shifting, fan-shocking, women's sports revolutionizing moves here. Can you really blame her for wanting to stir things up? And here's the kicker. This decision isn't just about Clark. It's about setting a whole new benchmark for athlete influence and cross-sport appeal, pushing the boundaries of what we expect from today's sports stars.
Caitlin, they said on the broadcast tonight that you were not going to play overseas. You were going to take some time. Can you just tell us a little bit more about that decision?
You might think you've got Caitlin Clark's next move all figured out, but get ready to have your expectations completely flipped. What if I told you her latest move involves swapping out her basketball sneakers for golf spikes? Yep, Clark is about to take a swing in a direction no one saw coming.
I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do the next day. So maybe play some golf. I think that's what I'm going to do until it gets too cold in Indiana. So I got that. I'll become a professional golfer.
Not too much, babe.
Yeah.
Just wait, keep it basketball.
Clark's shocking announcement has fans buzzing after weeks of intense speculation regarding her off-season plans. She's made a bold move that nobody anticipated. The basketball phenom is now focused on the golf course. And it's not just for a casual game or two. This is where things get really exciting. Clark isn't merely hitting the links for fun. She's set to compete in the LPGA's Anika Pro AM event at Pelican Golf Club in Florida. That's right. She'll be teeing off alongside golfing legend Annika Sorenstam. Talk about a power play.
WNBA Rookie of the Year set to compete in a Pro-Am golf event next month. The Indiana Fever superstar will appear at the Annika, which is the next to last tournament on the LPGA Tour from November 11th through the 17th. She will also play in the Pro-Am event on November 13th.
You might be asking yourself, where did this come from? Well, it turns out that Caitlin Clark's athletic talent isn't confined to the basketball court. She has a diverse sporting background that's been flying under the radar. Remember when she played soccer as a kid? That's where she honed the explosive power behind her jump shot. It's almost as if she's been training for this moment all along. But golf, that's a completely different game. Or is it?
I remember getting my first set of golf clubs for one of my birthdays when I was really young. My dad got it for me. It was an all-pink bag, all-pink clubs, and my dad would always take me when we were younger. I probably started playing golf when I was like 3rd or 4th grade. I mean, I was terrible. I couldn't hit it off the ground.
A viral video of Caitlin Clark nearly scoring a hole-in-one has been making waves. And trust me, it's something you have to see. The way she celebrated after sinking that birdie? Pure Clark. That competitive fire we've seen on the basketball court shines just as brightly on the green. It's clear that her passion for the game knows no bounds.
Caitlin, that could be in. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey! Right from the hole! Shoes away! No! Caitlin! Oh, why don't you go after that? Are we being serious?
Wow.
Are we sure it didn't go in? Are we sure?
Clark is absolutely thrilled about this new challenge. In her own words, "I love golf, so the chance to compete in a Pro-Am tournament with a legend like Annika Sorenstam is incredibly exciting." You can practically feel the enthusiasm radiating from her as she gears up for this incredible opportunity.
Is this like a, we're good, we're gonna call it a birdie? I don't think so. Oh. Yes!
But let's be real. This move isn't just about Caitlin Clark's passion for golf. It's a strategic play to keep herself in the spotlight and engage her fans during the off-season. While other players are starting podcasts, Clark is out there expanding her brand and pushing her limits. Remember her performance at the John Deere Classic Pro-Am? She drew massive crowds and received accolades from professional golfers for her skills and character. Clark isn't merely participating in these events. She's making waves and turning heads. This shift to golf isn't just about personal growth or staying relevant. Clark is not satisfied with being a basketball star. She's set on becoming a true sports icon. Period.
Hey, for some golf.
Perfect out here.
I never golf this early in the morning. I grew up in Des Moines and I played there a ton. And honestly, I try to get back there as much as I can to play with my family. My dad plays a lot, my older brother plays a lot. So, it's super fun.
Think about it. How many athletes can seamlessly transition between sports at this level? Caitlin Clark isn't just breaking barriers in basketball. She's redefining what it means to be a modern athlete. She's proving that it's possible to excel in multiple arenas, constantly challenge yourself, and keep your fans on their toes. And let's be honest, this move is a genius strategy for fan engagement. Basketball season may be over, but Clark is giving us plenty of reasons to keep watching, cheering, and talking about her year-round. She's not just an athlete, she's entertainment. Exciting, dynamic, and an all-around fantastic individual that we can't get enough of.
We're very competitive people. We love to compete, whether it's on a basketball court or if it's out here. I think it just adds a fun element to golf. That's in the hole!
Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game. She's rewriting the entire playbook for women's sports. Remember when Tiger Woods revolutionized golf? Well, get ready, because Clark is about to do the same for basketball and beyond. The numbers don't lie, and they're telling a story that's got everyone, from fans to analysts, sitting up and taking notice. Let's talk about the Caitlin Clark effect. It's not just a catchy phrase. It's a phenomenon that's turning the sports world upside down. We're witnessing a surge in viewership that's nothing short of spectacular. All-star votes for the WNBA skyrocketed by a staggering 598% from 2023 to 2024. That's not a typo, folks. We're talking about a nearly six-fold increase in fan engagement, and it's all thanks to Clark's magnetic presence both on and off the court. Oh, and did I mention? She's the #1 vote getter.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA.
During her rookie season, Caitlin Clark wasn't just good. She was a force of nature. She broke an astounding 62 records and led the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance in 8 years. But it's not just about the stats. It's about how Clark plays the game: athletic, joyful, exciting, and always team first. The way she carries herself is inspiring a whole new generation of fans and players. You know you're doing something right when you're being compared to legends like Tiger Woods. Even Robert Griffin III, no slouch in the sports world himself, called Clark the WNBA's Tiger Woods, and he's spot on. Just like Tiger brought new eyes to golf, Clark is bringing fresh attention to women's basketball. Think about it. When did you start considering golf a legitimate sport? The answer is likely when you saw Tiger Woods play. Now, let's apply that same logic to the WNBA. When did you start genuinely watching and appreciating the WNBA? For many, the answer is Caitlin Clark.
I feel like I'm like Tiger Woods. That's what it feels like. But then you go to the next hole and you get humbled instantly, so.
Caitlin Clark isn't just content with dominating basketball. She's proving that she's got game no matter what kind of ball she's playing with, and fans are absolutely loving it. Her golf exploits are bringing even more attention to women's sports across the board. But Clark's impact goes way beyond her incredible athletic skills. She's stepping into leadership roles that are shaping the future of women's sports. Recently, she was tapped as a panelist at the Women's Leadership Summit. This isn't just some PR stunt. It's a clear sign that Clark is committed to advancing women's sports beyond her own performance on the court or the green. Zach Johnson, a two-time major champion in golf, summed it up perfectly when he said, "It's off the court that makes it easy to be a fan of Clark." This speaks volumes about her character and her appeal across different sports and audiences. She's not just an athlete, she's a role model and a game changer, inspiring others to break boundaries and redefine what's possible in sports.
I loved doing anything that was competitive, so even though I was bad, I just kept really working hard at it.
Caitlin Clark's influence is setting a brand new standard for athlete engagement and marketability. She's proving that it's entirely possible to excel in multiple arenas while maintaining a strong personal brand. This could pave the way for new opportunities for athletes regarding sponsorships, cross-sport collaborations, and year-round fan engagement. But what if Clark's impact stretches far beyond marketing and sponsorships? Imagine a world where her golf swing sparks a revolution in player safety and team dynamics. Could it be that Clark's off-season hobby holds the key to unlocking a whole new era of women's sports? By crossing into golf, she's not just showcasing her versatility, but also inspiring a rethinking of how athletes can influence their sports in ways we've never seen before. This could lead to innovative approaches in training, teamwork, and even mental health awareness, making her impact feel even more profound and far-reaching than we ever expected.
First putt of the day for birdie.
Oh, you might think Caitlin Clark's decision to hit the links is just about personal growth or staying in the spotlight. Think again. This move could serve as the catalyst for some major changes in the WNBA. Fans are buzzing with excitement, but they're also demanding improvements in player safety and better officiating. And guess what? Clark's star power might just be the key to making it happen. Let's break it down. Clark's transition to golf isn't just turning heads. It's turning up the heat on the WNBA. The league's bigwigs are starting to sweat, realizing they need to step up their game if they want to keep top talent like Clark happy and healthy. They know that elite athletes have options. Whether it's playing overseas, joining another league, or even switching to an entirely different sport. They're lucky that Caitlin's dream is to play in the WNBA, and she's most likely tied down by her endorsement deals for now. But in the future, the WNBA may not be so fortunate. It's not just about better contracts or fancier locker rooms. We're talking real, meaningful changes that could reshape the entire landscape of women's professional sports. Think about it. When was the last time a single athlete had this much potential to influence an entire league? Clark isn't just playing golf, she's playing chess. By diversifying her athletic portfolio, she's sending a clear message to the WNBA. Their stars have options. If the league wants to keep its brightest lights shining, they'd better start addressing some long-standing issues. Because the time for change is now.
And the one thing as a very long-term sports fan I know is that officiating and refereeing is always at the top of a fan's list, of the media's list. Obviously, not every, they're humans.
Let's not forget about the mental game. Golf is all about precision, patience, and mental toughness. These are skills that translate beautifully to the basketball court. Caitlin Clark isn't just working on her swing, she's honing her mind. This could inspire a whole new approach to off-season training for professional athletes across all sports. Imagine the ripple effect this could have on contract negotiations and player rights. Clark's popularity and cross-sport appeal give her unprecedented leverage. She's not just negotiating for herself. She's setting a new standard for what athletes can demand from their leagues. We're talking about better safety measures, more comprehensive health care, improved training facilities. It's all on the table now. But it's not just about the pros. Clark's influence extends far beyond the court or the green. She's inspiring a whole new generation of young athletes to dream bigger and reach further. Kids are seeing that it's possible to excel in multiple arenas, challenge the status quo, and use their platform for positive change. With Caitlin leading the charge, the future looks bright for aspiring athletes everywhere. Let's talk about that platform for a second. Caitlin Clark isn't just an athlete, she's a leader. Her involvement in events like the Women's Leadership Summit showcases her commitment to advancing women's sports as a whole. She's not content with just her personal success. She wants to elevate the entire industry. Legendary golfer Annika Sorenstam said it best. What she is doing to bring attention to women's sports, both on and off the court, is outstanding. This isn't just empty praise. It's recognition of Clark's potential to be a true game changer in the world of sports. So, what does all this mean for the future of women's athletics? We could be on the cusp of a new era. One where player welfare isn't just a buzzword, but a central focus of league operations. An era where athletes are encouraged to explore their full potential both on and off their primary playing field. In this new landscape, the success of one star can lead to better conditions for all. Caitlin Clark's move to golf isn't just about swapping a basketball for a golf ball during the off-season. It's a game changer for women's sports across the board. We're talking about a significant shift in how athletes train, how leagues treat their stars, and how fans engage year-round. With Clark leading the charge, we might just see a revolution in women's athletics that benefits everyone involved.
I'm going to try to play more golf, honestly, over the break. I haven't been out there yet this year, so I got new clubs that I need to break in and see how they swing. So hopefully get out there later this week, honestly.
Caitlin Clark isn't just playing golf. She's reshaping the future of women's athletics. Her cross-sport appeal is pushing leagues to step up their game, especially when it comes to player safety. Now that they know their stars have leverage, the Caitlin Clark effect is not just hype. It's transforming the way we think about athlete development and marketability. Her choice to hit the links this offseason could be the catalyst for a whole new era in women's sports, leading to better conditions, more opportunities, and a brighter spotlight for all athletes. So keep your eyes on Clark, folks. She's not just changing her game, she's rewriting the entire playbook. Do you agree? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know your time is valuable, and we truly appreciate you spending it with us. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest and greatest in sports news and insights.